I gotta get the truck cleaned out here and get the tonneau cover off. I am going to, again, it's raining out, so the truck's gonna get wet. But I'm going to go pick something up I purchased in an estate sale. And by the way, these chainsaws, I got 3 of them. If somebody wants them, let me know. I'll sell them cheap. That one, I think this one runs. I haven't used it in probably 12, 13 years, but I drained the gas out last time I used it. No reason it shouldn't run. These 2, the other 2 in here need carb overhauls, and I got all the parts for them. All right, let me just get everything out of the truck. And yeah, it's raining out right now, so I don't want to get my camera too wet here. But anyway, let me get the rest of the stuff out and the tonneau cover off, and we'll go, check out what I bought in this estate sale. Yeah, it's good size, so maybe I'm crazy. I'll show you some other things I picked up too. I picked up some other pretty cool things too. This tonneau cover comes off ultra easy. That's what I like about it. And I need to take it totally off, not just fold it up. So all right, let me get everything out. We'll get going. Cover is off. I'm gonna need the ramp for loading, so that's why that's still in there. But let's get going. Let's take the truck out in probably the first rain it's seen. And God, I can't remember the last time I've even used the truck, let alone driven it in the rain. I think probably the last time it was rained on was a couple years ago. I was in the Upper Peninsula. But anyway, let's get this thing going. Hopefully the battery's up. And see, the radio's gonna turn the radio off. I thought I had 110. It's got 100 and there's the odometer. So if people are wondering, I know you see this truck in a lot of videos and I never drive it. But anyway, let's I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. So the seatbelt light goes out and we'll get going here. There's what we got in the estate sale. 1972 CB 500, or also known as a 504. And it hasn't been running a while, but it's the seat, the sissy bar. The other bike, they had a green one. I'll put a picture in the video if I can find it, but it had ape hanger handlebars. I would have loved to have traded these for the handlebars on the other bike. But yeah, it's got straight pipes. I think this will be a fun bike. You can see it's got some goo from the carburetors, and the clutch is stuck too, so I have to free up the clutch, maybe take it apart. Maybe it needs a new clutch, I don't know. They're not that big of a deal to do a clutch in these, and fairly inexpensive. But yeah, there we go. It's like I say, a 72. It's got, say it show up, 11,909 miles. The headlight's a little, whoops, I'm standing on my lamps there. Gotta put this back in correctly. And it's got some dents in the fender, and I'll pound them out. I'm not gonna restore this bike. I'm just gonna clean it up, get it running and riding, and resell it. So if somebody's interested in buying it, shoot me an email. We'll make a deal on it. But anyway, this is my latest estate sale find. Again, it's a 1972. All right, let me get this thing out of the truck. It's still raining. I'm standing here in the rain, getting wet, and we need to get that thing out into the garage. So I need to move some things around in the garage so we can fit it in there, and then we'll get it out and unload it and maybe see if it'll run. I can start it with the stuck clutch if it has spark. We'll just see. Anyway, all right, let me get it out. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm totally soaked. It's raining out pretty good right now. We haven't had rain in over a month, and it's just kind of a nice light rain, garden variety rain, so it's well needed and well accepted. But anyway, I got a soaking wet bike here. I'm soaking wet, so let me got the key right here. So it did come with the key. There's no, the battery's dead if it has a battery in it. We'll pull a seat up and have a gander here in a minute, but I'm going to dry the bike off, myself off, and yeah, the truck, that's the first time it's been wet in a long time. Look at all the water really beads up on it nicely. Anyway, yeah, I wax it and then I never take it out, so it never in the sun or the rain or anything. So it was good to get it out and run it a little today. I hosed out the wheel wells and hosed off the undercarriage and cleaned it up a bit before I pulled it in. But anyway, let me dry the bike off and myself, and we'll go over it and see if we can't get it started maybe. And being an estate sale video, I'll do a separate video on that. So this video is the estate sale video. So if you want to see this bike started and running, subscribe to my channel or stay tuned, and we'll get this thing up in running order. And I'm going to start tearing this bike apart probably around Halloween or somewhere around the end of October when the bugs are done, and then I can start painting the bits and pieces and get that bike all done up. But like I say, I'm not going to restore this. So anyway, let me get everything dried up. I'm going to leave the cover off the truck for till the box dries out. I've been using this for storage, so I had to empty all my junk out of it. All right, let me I want to show you what else I got in estate sale, in a different estate sale. This was one estate sale, and got some neat things in another one. I'll go get them and I'll show them to you. Here's some neat wall hangers I picked up in an estate sale. So I paid 15 bucks for that and 8 bucks for this, and they're like half quarts oil that hang on the wall. These are from Hobby Lobby, and you can see they're 12 bucks originally a piece, so 15 bucks for 4 was a pretty good deal. And this was from Hobby Lobby too, and it states $15.99, so 8 bucks for that I think was a good deal too. So anyway, I like, you might wonder why I bought a Plymouth Duster. It's just so cool looking. I mean, look at that. It's just, I love it. And I like the Plymouth Dusters. They're like one of my favorite Chrysler products are the old Plymouth Dusters. Just something about that, the Valiants, all those are just cool cars. And the Dusters in particular have been my favorite. I would totally fix up a Duster. Slant 6 or V8. I just think they're neat cars. But anyway, I couldn't pass that. That just was super cool. And of course these, you know, which I can, you know, I'll find a place and they'll hang on the wall. I got a little wall hook thing on them. And anyway, there we go. That's today's estate sale finds. This was usually, you know, I just like this bike. That's why I bought it. And I'll get that headlight installed correct and go over it with some steel wool and chrome polish. And I'll try and pound these down. I'll take the fender off and see if I can knock the dents out. Obviously something fell on it in the garage. And but I like the fact that it's straight pipe. It's going to be loud, and I'm probably going to have to rebuild all 4 carburetors. You know, I mean, the inside of the tank isn't too bad. I don't know if I can get it open. So you got to push down as you push this thing. Let me see if I can do it one-handed. I don't think I can. Let me set you down here. I'll give you a shot inside the tank before I wrap this video up, and then, like I say, we'll get it going in another video. So it's not too bad. There's the bottom of the tank, and it's got, I don't know, maybe a half-inch or an inch of fuel in the bottom, and it doesn't smell that bad. So I think the tank will clean up. Will be an easy cleanup. If I clean the, you saw the tank on that bike, that cleaned up, this one will clean up with ease. And I don't know if it has a battery in it or not. Yeah, it does have a battery. We'll see if it takes a charge. If it doesn't, well, then we'll be buying a new one. But that is the battery, 220 cranking amps. This is a 12-volt electrical system. This has electric start and kick start, so that'll be kind of nice. All right, let me wrap up this video here. Look at how this thing cleans up. Yeah, it's gonna chrome, everything cleans up nice on it. This bike's gonna look good when it's done. I think you know, this engine was painted up somewhat, so maybe the tank will come off easy. I'll take it off to clean it, and maybe I'll paint the engine up when it's off, you know, I mean, why not? But I want to make sure it runs and the clutch works and everything's good before I do any cosmetic work to it. And I want to finish restoring the XL250 before I do anything with this. Other than, you know, I can just clean it up and get it running and rideable while I'm tearing into the 250. But both these bikes are going to make a fun winter project. All right, got that wiped up a little bit so I don't get dirt in there. Might not show correct because the way it's sitting on the kickstand, it's leaning a little forward. Oh no, it's got oil in it. It's just a tick below the full mark. And the oil is actually pretty clean looking too. So we got oil. I'll drain the oil out and put fresh oil in it before I start it. And but anyway, let me end this video here. So this, you know, we can move on and get this thing dried up and see if we can get it going for another video. But anyway, if you like my estate sale videos, yeah, I'm still soaking wet, sorry. But if you like my estate sale videos, that thumbs up icon will help me get more views. So if you like the video, hit the thumbs up icon. Oh, and another thing too, before I end the video, this. Brought my Microfiche reader up, my Ego chargers. I mounted on the wall. And I mounted my belt thing on the wall. And I'm going to mount those somewhere when I find room. But yeah, I have tons of Microfiche. This is what I use most time, but I have binders and binders. Back in the day when dealers were doing away with their Microfiche and going to computerized, they'd just throw it away, so they'd give it to me. And I got 2 Microfiche readers. I had 4 because they'd give me them too. But I have 2 of these left. I have this one and an identical one. And if somebody's interested in one, I'll sell the other one. You know, if somebody's interested. But yeah, you can. That's the XL250 carburetor. And trying to get the light so it's not glaring in the camera. But anyway, yeah, so we brought that up so I don't have to run up and down stairs when I'm looking up parts. So when I need a part like carburetor body or whatever, you can get the part number of what you need over here. So that's a number 130 jet that's highlighted. And then you can put that part number in your internet search. And often you can find the parts, even though these numbers might have been superseded over the years. A lot of times the old inventory still has those numbers, so the dealers can look in their inventory, and if they have those old numbers in stock, that's how I got that. You know, so it pays to know the old part numbers and stuff. All right, that's it. I'm going to end the video here so you guys can don't have to watch me dry myself off on the truck and the bike. And if you again like the video, that thumbs up icon. If you like my channel, that 348 engine icon that powers this old ride will help you subscribe. And thank you for watching my videos.